Sayokabe, Assistant Vice President for Digital Services and Chief Information Officer, Office of Technology and Digital Services, American University of Nigeria. Yeah. I reach out to my many, I do, the bank is in it. Tabetando
Mommy and Papa them, una good morning, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians. I be very pleased how we don't join this show today, and we'll get for share this show extensively. And I don't see from the headline, although we'll get small typo where we won't put Y, we go put P. You know, Y and P, they did the same place, which is cool. Thank you, but they don't see the correction. We'll edit them after this live show. One thing all might watch the show. I mean, one thing we'll get for do when we join and for share the show extensively. I don't see the breaking news, so I don't put up a headline with concern Minister Mengot and Tabetando. So we'll talk about that. And we'll get for pay just attention to details. Cameroon government don't bring in new kind of armor cars and where they get a tire now. We mean say we don't get a serious progress because we don't destroy most of the armor cars where the Cameroon government don't bring them in. We will communicate with the boys on the new secret and technique on how they will deal with the new armor car the way they don't bring them, which of course some of them when they live there, when I don't see some of those armor cars don't drive pass around as I do the talk. And that one, I just for sure say no matter where it happen, Ambazonians they get for stay focused. When I don't see a lot of foreign powers, them including Russia, and then now plenty of organizations, them they don't talk very strongly on our issue, and we Southern Cameroonians will get to understand. They don't talk on our issue, and now they don't come to the conclusive realization. Say like most of you and us, we don't talk about the need for dialogue will be independent, negotiation will be independent. Increasingly, the United Nations Security Council, Russia, United States of America, and other countries, they don't simply see and say there is need to appoint a negotiator and not the fake stuff where some people they be paddling about Switzerland. So that automatically, when I don't see say which way some of us talk, they always come to be true. And this one, I forgive the Ambazonian people the opportunity for understand say there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Revolution it be fought based on the perspective and the orientation, the ideology of your belief in the course of a liberation. You know, you fight independence based on cheap audios on WhatsApp or simple, terrible propaganda for which way you claim say they do way you know if you do. Now why that way, no matter how long the Cameroon government they don't try, they always move from bad to worse and our revolution don't remain intact. Therefore, I ask all Ambazonians and make them understand one thing. Say the 10% it be on course and it be systematic on delivering the Ambazonian independence to them. We must continuously realize and recognize our great patriots, where they don't go before we and those that want to stay there. I see say for just less than how many days will they bury our Papa Mola and John Litumbe. Plenty people that already almost forget about it, which is the truth. You see, we therefore continuously remind ourselves for the good things and we pardon them, and that's how we're supposed to do. We think about all our prisoners, especially our president and the Naira 10, the Calabar 37, and so on and so forth, the Manchum BBC and the rest, all of them where they don't put their lives on the line for this liberation cause. It is systematic and symbolic for we for know, Mami and Papa, and say, Cameroon government no will ever win we. It no will ever happen, and till thy kingdom come, we must get our independence. As you can imagine, say conspiracy theories that will always be. Now why that way today, before I will talk about the breaking news from Mengot and Tabetando, I want to make we pay attention to only details where they matter for the revolution. You see, one thing they'll get for learn, for understand, say when you be opinion leader, which we the 10% are or is, We get for remain very, very steady for the things and way that they give we, the ambition, the goal we want them, and just exactly that. Now, let me put it very clearly. You must know one thing. Say, Cameroon government know for sure, say, Ambazonia don't already go mentally, psychologically, and otherwise, except the final physical separation way it will take place. Because as Nabi aware for 50 years, until for 2017, we'll be decide for take this path, will be being a yes sir for Cameroon government. Yes sir, yes sir. When I see how they continuously kill our people, despite that, we'll never give up. We don't remain strong, steadfast, and we'll concentrate on delivering the major goal away, now the independence of the Ambazonian people. All now that watch me at this moment, everybody that watch me, when I be remember, say, for more than 5 live shows, or even more, 5 live shows, I will be consistent on the fact, say, something will happen for my birthday, we pass on Sunday, June 14th. I will be very consistent, say, I must do something as a birthday gift for the Ambazonian people. Well, certainly, maybe some other people, they will surely do some action for Bamenda. I don't know if it talk precisely, but wholeheartedly, if it talk with authority, say 90% of the things that will happen for Bamenda on Sunday, when on June 14, 2020, will be my birthday. It will be personally coordinated by me from my small hideout from Miami, where I will go take a small rest. And that is exactly what I have done. I use the pronoun I, because it will be now my birthday gift. Of course, maybe we too we get the birthday. So Mr. Man don't say why they use I will promise Ambazonian people for more than 5 live shows. Say on June 14, when my birthday, some action must happen for Mezam. So I will be specific about Mezam because I will know exactly what I've been planning for the longest time. So people that they watch those shows for 5 shows consecutively, that was my promise. And I think say I deliver, promise made, promise kept. So I will make sure say Bamenda will be up that day. And I want to thank the boys and way they work with me closely. Those them way they continuously for understand exactly what you get for do. As you now be aware, every cat on a one-man way in the base, he activism on propaganda. In the base, he activism on trying to please anybody. In the base and definitely on the concession of the people. Without said, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians, we'll be happy say Cameroon government, it already realize the split, the separation, the restoration of the Ambazonian people be real. And even their agent provocateurs, where they don't put them in place for try to discourage true patriots, they never succeed for the last 12 months. We don't completely defeat them, and their appellation for try to attack people as agent of the Republic, it don't fall flat. Because of course, every day, new people, the way they don't be brainwashed, they realize some particular people, the way they talk something, it happen, and therefore, if these people have been awake waiting for the claim, enough it talks for a birthday, it go shaking Bamenda, and then the Bamenda shake or meza. So we thank God for the other Ambazonians and way they not be brainwashed. Now, I come for the terrible thing where Mengot and Tabetando, they don't do them from Yaoundé, where they affect our revolution, where they call them the breaking news. And part of this thing they be shown for the Boya prison. I will come for the very quickly, and we will analyze them further. I will keep them in the next 15 minutes because this show will be very, very short. Thank you now, I want to share this show, despite the fact that they don't restrict this page terribly, but we still get quite the greatest numbers where they can watch for this platform. Now, may we go straight to this other very important issue, Mommy and Papa them, where we get to pay attention to details. When I remember, say, when something happened, we all as a people will get for shit down because now our revolution, Mommy and Papa. We're not there for competition. We're not there for politics. We need to fight for peace, Norman. We need to do this revolution because we want to liberate our people. And therefore, any piece of information we will pick up, we will pay attention not only for the details and try to deduce the facts inside the information. Mommy and Papa them all were put for refugee camps, the IDPs, and all prisoners them. Now the first time I want to talk about this guy, what they call it, Theodore Ngumba, we get Cry Out Television. Now some boy, it is stay for Texas. Texas, now some state for America, just as me I did for Maryland, just as you did for Florida. It they like, you get Cross River State, there you can get local government. And so it is stay for Texas, I just call the state generally. And then Theodore Ngumba. He got some TV station where you can say Cry Out Radio and Television. And so far, the person where he don't learn investigation techniques them for inside America. And if he talk say he don't do quite well. Although not be my friend, the person where he don't attack me before, if he talk say, I may encourage me, they cut people their hand, and maybe argue because not only for court where Josh fit decide. But the thing that we talk, it be factual because it will show a couple of things, but we need to fear either. This very boy, what they call it Theodore Ngumba, or this very man, they don't put plenty things out there, including the one way they be talking me number run, throw a gun run, and he bring the video and the audios he can play them. And I be happy the way all man be share them. Because we won't condemn that our brother way we go call number for phone. Say me number drop weapons them. Now Theodore Ngumba be investigate that story and then he bring that thing out and it be a fact. Now the social Theodore Ngumba be investigate. He been the first journalist where he be bring the picture for the policeman where he be go talk me the cash was easy. Because all man be the only to say justice or was easy, justice or was easy. No man don't be know which policeman he be directly involved. Now so they call an investigation that where the cash man, you give man responsibility and you talk on facts. Now the policeman he said, he confess yes. Now he go take, he boys he go take our journalist, our brother was easy, and so on and so forth. Theodore Ngumba don't do plenty things where it touch on all the leaders for the Ambazonian Revolution for hold them accountable. No leader, not the way nobody talk about it. That is just the truth. And most of the things that they talk, if not maybe 90%, they be factual. Now, Theodore Ngumba don't release a new investigation where concern the Naira 10 and where I will further explain why it be 100% correct on who they sell out Sisiku, Ayoktabe Julius, and the rest of our leaders the way they did for jail, whether knowingly or unknowingly. So Ambazonian people, when I get to know say if something happen, people they will do audios for try to confuse una, but I don't talk say pay attention to the details because whether or not una like them, the people when they sell Naira 10, now they cause we for this situation and my heart bleed. Because they know say they don't catch some of their people, they call them followers, but I want to thank the others where they move themselves from that cage. When you follow some money train of activities like the Theodore Ngumba guy where he report now facts, me, Eric TATAW, and my national telegraph will be facts based. And when I see person will get details, facts, attention for facts, I respect him. Not be my friend. And all we must know that. He don't report a lot of things. Number this, that, condemn other people. And during this period, they put the day against those people the way Theodore Ngumba talk about them, that they use Theodore Ngumba video for portrays the fact say this Theodore Ngumba they talk true, a good journalist. They use them against the man who talks to me now, drop it gun. They use them against Cho Ayaba. We don't see plenty. And so on and so forth. They not be argue. Now, Theodore Ngumba don't bring the one way Naira 10 be kidnapped and when one of we give the information out. Now, not forget say I don't talk about the fact say Samuel Sakobi 100% responsible for the information where the cash Naira 10, whether knowingly or unknowingly, and that is another part I'm going to explain. Now, Theodore Ngumba don't call just as if he called the other policeman we talk confess about Wazizi. He calls another Cameroon military man, big military man, general, colonel, or whatever, and the man confess. And in the video, there's some planting. It get very clear. Say Chris Anu don't work with them plenty for give them information. And some information say the guy we don't even know. And then suppose they can ask and say, if Chris Anu begin information, they go catch Sisiku them. Why they catch Chris Anu, in Mami and his sister? I will explain for now why. Now, very clearly, any man where you not put your head for down, when Ambazonian pray for our leaders for jail, put your head think about what way Chris Anu don't do for sell Sisiku them. Only come for can do audio for defender. I will tell you, say, we know say some of them not go green, but we live now for God. The truth is bitter, but it must be spoken. So don't go back talk and clear, and that man confess. Say, Chris Anu give information about Sisiku that whereabout, and that is 100% correct. It's sad, very disturbing. Now, two people bring a lot of debate, but there is no debate in it. And I will tell you why. Number one, time where Naira 10 issue be the hot. Wait till happen, Mommy and Papa them, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians. When Naira 10 be the hot, no man, you know, be fit go Nigeria. Even Milan Atam. Now, why I don't talk, say, from time immemorial, say Milan be innocent for the Naira 10. Even Dr. Cho Ayab and the rest, they be confessed letter with Don Pash will be put out and so on and so forth. Now, all we will therefore understand, say, as a people, we all must analyze now details. You know, say, for inside America, if they don't blacklist you or your organization, no way, not the way you fit fly, whether you disguise or you do how, enter America where they not go catch you. You not enter Canada where they not go catch you. You not enter UK they not catch you because these countries they get the same security base, they don't network. Nigeria and Cameroon. Remember, say Sisi could arrest, it will be done with the approval of President Buhari and top other Nigerian security officials where they work with Cameroon military. They catch Nigeria, they catch Sisi Kude and co. Work with Cameroon military for Hanam Sute. They bring aircraft, fly, come inside Nigeria, can catch Sisi Kude, go with them back for Yaoundé. It's terrible. And for things say, God be punish Chris Anu, make it fly go for Nigeria. He go take picture for Nigeria. He announce himself inside Nigeria, and then he come out, he fly, come back using a Nigerian airport, and then will not be even thinker. Because we think say go do some good thing, but will not be no say today we can take the facts and wait so don't Gumbado release them for interplay for educate what promise the sister with Chris Anu go sell Sisi Kudem. Yes, now he sells Sisi Kudem. And another person to give information at the time TATAW say, no, that man he talk whatever. Now Sako. So these are the cliques. And I will explain about Chris Anu issue because a general for the Republic don't confess by himself and an investigation with Chodon Mumba, now Sako is brother, now Fako man, you know, get no reason for talk against Sako if not be true. Now, Chris Anu fly, he go Nigeria. No say, no Ambazonian, no one after that Naira 10, if you be part of the Sisi government, if it be so dangerous, you know if you ever fly enter Nigeria, come on back, use Nigerian airport, where they not either assassinate you, follow you, assassinate you, or catch you, disappear you. Yes, they catch Calabar 39. Those were just boys. Where they only fear other boys, they won't catch them. What about if Chris Anu being a person where he really get that strength? Listen, I'm not saying that we can make all stories up, they'll bring that story, they will try to brainwash you now, but keep your eyes to the details. If Sisiku, they don't catch them, they will find Milan, they will find Manga, Milan pass now foot, enter Ghana on outside before he come out, he not be fit fly for any Nigerian airport, they will pick it. But you, Chris Anu, where struggle with you hot, very, very hot, you come out go Nigeria, and then you enter Nigeria, you see that picture, you make announcement, maybe make a video, say you're in Nigeria, you can't take care for investigate, you work as you go enter police station, because why? Because there was a cover-up. After you sell Sisi to them, you get for sure and say, you be good man, but you don't know say someday we can know. Listen, no man of you convince me otherwise. I don't talk them before, and I want to repeat them seriously say the evil, I don't talk more than 1 million times. I dey talk my heart the hurt. I be disgraced. I be embarrassed, but not be surprised. I be disgraced and embarrassed because now people they do work with them very closely. When I be see this news on my birthday, I stay quiet. And I tell Ambassadors them authoritatively, say this is the betrayer of the highest force. Now why that way the person wait on them behind for make sure me say will not ever come out, me they neutralize them, if they pay food John so they can't talk bad about our people. Listen, let me tell you something. This is an evil where all ambassadors must get up. Not because a love person. This is a serious thing. It concerns the heart, the nucleus for our revolution. Chris Anu is a devil, and I'll be very, very shocked. So I work with this kind of people then. Listen, they are sorry they can't talk anything, but I don't just tell you, say, if you come out America, you book your flight, your name is Christopher Wetty, and they know you say, now you be spokesman for that very Naira 10, where Cameroon government define it. Imagine, say, a Tanganji, the talk say, we were there America, that same plane where it carry Sisiku then go to for Yaoundé, you can carry we go down for Yaoundé. For America, they find all women American government repatriate some of we. Then how is it possible, say, Chris Ann if he come out leave America, then go down Nigeria, then go come back if it not be no, or if it not be an asset to the Cameroon government. These are the details that we must pay attention to. I talk with tears on my eye, mommy. They go fool you, they go do everything, they fool our war draft. Look another dimension where they go for destroy the revolution. Chris Anu want to take $18,000 for pay my trip to Boya. He won for pay TV, ABC TV. 18,000. He did for the guy the will not be who got the document. Now he write them for they say they spend $18,000 for TV. Mommy and Papa, how you do spend $18,000 for Facebook page? That's the question. You don't get no equipment, no body, no cameraman. You use na phone. You use na this small camera for $5 or $10 or $15 or $50. You use a free software called OBS for the switch between for bring people the in. You don't even buy professional software. You pay nobody. This is barbaric to a people. When the Chris and don't do it be absolutely unbelievable. Yes. And some people will come can defend and say, na makeup, na fabrication. Don't go bring out this guy where Michel Bianto you want me for Burkina Faso, can you do counter measures, they share them. It's not possible. You can't betray a people like this and you still continuously think that the people they've been a fool. No, we are not fools. You know, we sell our leaders and do everything for destroy the revolution. Because Cameroon government, even if they say Ambazonian, they're stupid. Some, yes, without any apology. Remember when these people, they outside, Naira 10, they outside. See how way mobilization be there. Look how way Cameroon government be the shit, be the panic. Look at, see where they cash these people, they don't see anybody, nobody borders. We come here, they use, we will contribute money for my trip to Boya. They go for phase 2 of the Cameroon government plan after they take Sissoko out. Phase 2, destroy donor confidence. They do it. They take my chip to Boya, they embezzle them, they rob them around innocent people. It's so sad. At the top, my heart is heavy. At the top, my heart is heavy. Yes, whether you like or not, support Chris and will defend you. No man will be there for interim government under Ayok Tabe. It not be fit enter Nigeria. Fly for plane, enter Nigeria, come up back when they don't catch you. Big lie, except the accomplice of the plot. Nobody could have done that. That's what we didn't see. And when Chodon Gumba bring out that thing, it brought my reflection back. Me, I'm a person who pays attention to details. I'm an investigative journalist as well. Put them. Me, I'm not going to Nigeria. No, one day. They'll take me out. People, they know, I don't tell a lot of you. They'll take me out. If you go other country, you cannot go to Nigeria. You don't ask yourself why Dr. Akwanga never ever land for Nigeria. Either either going to Ghana or different country. Jomba Aku, he run through Ethiopia. Let's imagine one thing. This is what you people don't know. A lot of you don't know what's going on. Everybody, not because Nigeria will work very well with the Cameroon government for make sure that they dismantle our revolution. Yes. Okay, imagine say they cast Sisiku them. United Nations intervene. They deny, say these people must go to Cameroon. You know what I mean? Cameroon and Nigeria, they broke all international laws for take the guy they go put there for set. That way they go be for set on the ground for 8 months, 1 year. We don't know side where they did. Then some man will come out, can't tell you say that them sell themselves. For go be underground prison, you will believe say that true. It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. Very terrible. So one tell Chris Ann today, say, will not say nothing ever, give we ambassadors nothing. But one thank you. Continue. Come live, can't lie. Talk anything, but one thank you, sir. You take our revolution. You, a son of the BLM, where you're supposed to fight for the independence. Like somebody, you take advantage. The first thing we do, now for kidnap Professor Lewo, 20 million francs, we didn't know where that money went to. We didn't know. This is a very terrible thing, brothers and sisters. These are very terrible things. These are very terrible things. There's one thing where I don't understand why Chris Ann do the kind of thing. Yes, I don't understand. I don't know why, the reason why, how much money, why, that is the question. Suppose they can't argue, they can't go this side, they can't talk to you. You talk with it, the facts are clear. The bit too clear, too glaring. And Chris Ann in action, they don't continue to be counter-revolutionary, anti-revolutionary. It's so poor, so bad, will not explain how great to really enter Chris for do the kind of thing. You take information. Remember, the time when they don't arrest the secret, the first person who made the announcement at Chris Ann, he may communicate, put them out there. Remember very well. Just 1 quick minute, please. So when you look at all these things, you begin to ask yourself the big question. Why our own brother betray we? Why? And then now, you get people, they can't do audios, they'll do this, they'll do that. You want now audio for waiting. Now, which wickedness will get up on our mind? Say for once, the issue not be about supporting Chris Ann or whatever interim government. Now, trying to get liberation for the Amazonian people. For once, right, you will make that audio. She don't think I'm. Say, wait till the children will buy interest. It don't attack me, right? Attack everybody way, and the thing that they talk, they be factual. That's true. Even all the way, oh, will not be here for the first time. Now, even all the way, this man is 10 numbers, they say, drop your gun. We all believe them because those are facts. Why did I say the talk the other way? They don't bring him, even for the one for Wazizi. They talk about Wazizi, they immediately talk, say, Paul Biya must open investigation. It don't bring all sorts of things. I believe so don't go by investigation. But at least 90%. That's the truth. That's the truth. He don't read journalism, but he don't practice investigation and he use them appropriately. So Chris Ann, please, my brother, you really need to go down and beg God to bless you, to forgive you, because what you don't do for the Amazonian people, it is beyond terrible. Yes, nobody can take this. You sell our own people them, give information for Cameroon government. Yes, you can't lie about TV stuff. If I rely on a mommy and father, when I challenge Chris Ann for $18,000, you take every month for pay ABC bills. Where are the equipment? Which bill? Who did pay 18,000? We whatever they need or the instant progress, get more stuff. We need pay nothing. Now they even pay bills for radio and all those things, but you don't pay nothing to be on Facebook. Why? Why this wickedness? Okay, so now can say, oh, why they cash in mommy? Why they cash his sister? Listen, people, there's always the way these guys operate. I want to talk very clearly. Always the way these guys operate. Now, something in the way when you don't know, I don't want to comment on. Because our people, some of our people don't be going, but I'm not saying, after this, plenty people, they will come to the realization. Say, no, indeed. I don't talk, say, analyze one thing. Man fly, it go outside, it go Nigeria. That time for the peak, where they find Sisiku them, any might be related to Sisiku, Milan the height. Chris Ann will go in Nigeria. You post picture, you do video, you fly, come back, make communicate, make noise. You claim I go for this place, you not be fit. If you didn't know about it, if not the Cameroon government, they back you. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Amazonians, I want to thank you so much for your attention. I'm going up for the last thing for end the show. Minister Mengot and Tabetando, you guys are a big disgrace. Mommy and Papa them, when I see the situation waiting for Manu, Mengot and Tabetando, after they know exactly, say they only try for bring something that didn't exist. They don't do how. When I don't leave them, you Mengot, Tabetando, when I claim, say, oh, when I want me, man, they show me, they find me, they this. But when I help for encourage Cameroon government for kill the youths, how manage when I go day as I claim, when I leave a military, they can arrest youth them. All those people don't carry for Manfi, go to for Boya Central Prison. Under a command, under a watch, they do it. They say, they claim, say, so other ones snap picture. He send them for me, for Mayor die. Man will not get Android phone, the snap picture how. Military don't go now, they don't go the accident and money for them for to say, okay, they want bail, they want close the case, they want do on and so forth. All man for Manfi don't call complain. Say the Cameroon government don't cross a limit. They can't catch their brothers and whether they drink for bar. How many I don't know? Now yesterday the whole Manfi the call. Say, Mr. TATAW, you did right, we support you because to the government you do, it don't show say all till they talk not true. And I want to thank my Manfi and my Manu people. Government therefore Tabetando and Victor Mengot, I therefore shame because I don't lose the final small support and the whole Manu now day with the Ambazonian people. Because when I the each time I want to do something, when I go to the right thing, when I the wrong thing, when I do, I'm the worst. When I go cash, man of God them, ever find them. People that go down where they don't know the nothing. Those are people who are just going about their businesses. They can't cash their own youths and for town. They carry and go to for Manfi, they leave them for them, they lock them, shoot they innocent people. Take them down, they boya. They government don't ask them money now for bail them. My turn one thing, Manfi already decide. Say as when I want to kill their brothers, they watch for see where it will happen for man of God ever find and the rest of the people. And my ask now one thing. If the whole Manfi population come out with stick knives, excuse me please. If the whole Manfi population come out with stick knives and everything, tell me if 1 minute if you stay for them. And meet Mengot and Tabetando me the notion that the next thing that will happen for Manfi. And I encourage all our people for Manfi. Meet all man when I go run over that police station, run over the prisons, run over the military bar. They not kill all man for Manfi. They don't even kill one person for Manfi. Police come in, they don't keep for the Bishop Amba, keep for the everywhere. Mengot and Tabetando they can't make noise. Council Maxim. Even for our own town where the claims will be ministers and senators would be big cocks them. They can't take innocent youths them, transfer them to their families, they suffer. Thank you, Manfi, for getting up. I will tell and I say it's just going to be a matter of time. When I play whatever mafia, may or don't die. He died as a politician. Many others don't die. Not be first, not be last. Plenty people don't die. Military go for a shobby, go do a terrible job. They say na Amba them. I not go defend anything way. I not get facts completely. But one thing be clear. Say man, you don't decide, and that is how it's going to be. I want time with man, you people. When I get up, when I throw away this cheap criminals in the name of politicians, when I stand to a youthful population, how you going to be for town? If you get problem of person, you go report to me police and catch for 2 years, don't know. So all those people don't take them. Ever find man of God, the rest of the people they were here. One man, when I go tell someone say he walk gun, when no gun, man decides man who's like a gun. So the thing be absolutely now in the hands of the youth in Manfi. If they don't release those people them free by 1 week, as I don't promise, when I run over that town, shut down everything. When I go for SJ office, now if take over that office, now Manfi put the right. Now not be sure of Manfi, me the cash with their own brothers. This one is civilian action. No, I'm not the Amba action, a civilian action. When I go out there, demand, start a strike action immediately, demand for the release of our people. They get for release immediately because Mengot and the rest, they don't fail. And I'll be happy to say the Manfi put in, I said the call. Yesterday, I have a conference call with a couple of them. They say, Mr. TATAW, you are right. That now don't say the government don't know what to do. We'll be sorry, so they become fool, we will go stand for there and so on and so on and so forth. So Manfi don't change, the dynamics don't change, the game is changed. And now everybody for every village of Manu, they will rise up against these diabolic politicians and all these councillors, all these mayors and all of them. Those are diabolic people. How you can cash your man way, you don't even get Android phone. How many? So that the failure this way, these impostors from Yaoundé, they call themselves Mengot and Tabetando. They come when I can't swear juju. Why when I swear juju? Why when I not be a juju cash they put away they send information, I still go cash them. So when I do juju, and I know the juju don't work. Now when I go cash innocent people, when I don't swear juju no, why when I go cash people no know nothing? When I juju not be turned, they put a send picture for every TATAW. And I want to make them very clear from today to tomorrow. You don't ever know. Me serve a spirit. At any side of a day, I want day at the day, anytime. Because I have the representation. That's a gift. So, man, when I get up, in a give 1 week, they're not release those people when I run over that town. That's how it's going to be. So it is a crazy thing for see and say, Mengot, the claim say be minister. Tabetando, the claim say he be senator. Do you want the claim say, when I come from man, when I can say, oh, one piece, our children. So think if not be more radicalization. If you go catch man of God, or you go catch ever find you catch this, you go kill them, you do it. Now, if you say they are picking them, or their family member will stay quiet, they go get more Amba. Yes, that's how it's going to be. So the earlier when I release those people, not be anything for negotiate. Military don't take another, they take advantage. They go people they were prison. They say, oh, me they can't give money for bail them. Me they give money for do this and so on and so forth. It's terrible. So we don't talk and it be very clear. I end this thing by talking about this so-called draft where some person write up for you. I want to ask you to pay attention for details. The very Christian way, I like it because just as that man talks, he give information. So one day they know, so one day they didn't know. The very Christian don't come to say draft is a failure. And he talk indirectly say 60 to 70% na pledges. So they need to fight war on the basis of pledges. $5 for war being more important than $1 million pledge. A pledge, in most 99 cases of black man pledge need to be redeemed. That is very clear. Now another question say, how far will FBI, and I've been asked someone say, every president in America, FBI take how many months for cash the other man where they go cash out for Dubai, and so on and so forth. Criminal justice system of America, it be very, very systematic, it be very accurate, slow, and steady. So with day on what to do, I want to thank all my way it was this show at this moment. Before I go, I will tell you one thing. Now, one project, the way me, Eric TATAW, I endorse her, where I know, say, now ye be the project we will give we our independence. And that project not dark. Any man, suppose you say my open line, okay, I will leave 3 calls. Any man will never reach that for dark, then the man he don't know what to do. That's just the truth. So we call on anybody to watch here, go www.dacommunity.com. DAC, then community.com. Go there, check out for yourself, look at what to do, look at the option, campaigns they did in. Now the only project where the money they clean, not be pledges. No, you don't need a pledge for that. That, if you get your pledge, you get for redeem them when the time be appropriate. And that the pledge need to add to the amount. When you can announce it, you get $50,000. They will come to say 17 day cash, then do one and pledge. No. That, when you see money on top that, the money be authentic. Not pledge, not be added to this thing. But if you pledge, but your pledge will only be added now when you redeem them. So man will come talk say, now when I see all time I don't raise money, while you go the BLM, go this side. You watch my live show, so man call say, oh, I'll give $100. I say, no, we'll get $50. And I don't see them now. Because you know you can't announce it, you get 2 million, we're gonna have 10,000 because you want to impress people. So all man don't understand that thing, and everybody know. People they claim they get draft. When I get draft for my birthday, I use my personal money for carry action for Bamenda. Whatever noise people they want to make, maybe some people they will get that outside the work, but that action was 90% Eric TATAW, and that was my gift to the Ambassador people. So we the 10%, we got to change the game, we got to make sure say we'll be technically excellent and stuff like that. From my next show, I will talk, since I go out for my small birthday, I want to thank all my way to give me birthday wishes. For say God bless you, I like you so much, I love you guys. And very quickly, I think so probably try to contribute for this show. I will take some few calls very quickly. Now I want to thank especially my namesake, Brother Eric Fru, where he stay somewhere here from Maryland. He sent me $50 for my birthday. I want to thank you so much. God bless you. One other brother, where Dr. Mufo, brother, no calling him, he sent me $100 or €100. Though I never received the money yet. I will check her out. So these are the 2 people who gave me something on my birthday. It be very appreciated so much. Thank you so much. God bless you, too, especially. But then I get thousands of birthday wishes way to me. It be bigger than money. I thank you more. Normally, you know, these people they send the gift before they tell me. Although the other person, the other person will tell me first, and I say, okay, no problem, you can send for the champagne. But Brother Eric, we don't always send them. In fact, every announcer for that group, I want to thank you so much. That was so wonderful. God bless you. I feel so touched with those 2 gifts. I mean, it's so excellent. And I don't want to discuss any other details about birthday stuff. No, a lot of people, if you want to use them contrary to try to say, oh, these fighters are dying and stuff, where I pay attention to the details. Why you feel say the birthday pictures, not instead motivate those fighters for things saying, so what ambassador will be where we to celebrate our own birthday. It was a time off, it was a little retreat, we're back to business, and we continue to fight with the Ambazonian people. By the way, I know we'll comment and bother about people the way, normally, man not wish you happy birthday, but take your picture for portray whatever. So that kind of person, trivial person, trivialities, will not pay attention to those kind of aspects. So we thank all man, make all man know very, very clean and clear, say, the definition of the people a bit based on a consistent understanding to support this 10%. So I thank you, Brother Eric. I thank you so much, my other brother, for I think Germany or something. Yes, even for train where you go, he said he will send me 50 euro. I felt 100. So thank you, Natron, and give me those gifts. Just for make them very short, I need to receive gifts from my birthday. So me no man not call me after the show say, oh, the people send 50, I want to send you something. No. And they receive no gift. Give my number 91 something, not be cash app, so you don't even get me for this. So no gifts, I'll not receive gifts. If you get something one year for my birthday, if you take that money, you go contribute for that, or you go get directly for refugee, or find some NGO where you deal refugee, find higher foundation, you give them $50 or 50 euro one year. So not be window for talk say, oh, because some person don't send me 50 this and stuff like that. I mean some person send me something. No, I will not receive it. If you send that, I'll send it back. So let's just be clear. I'll prefer you give that money for refugee. I'll be very okay because of course I did America, so I work, I get business with the one. I feel try, I feel sustain myself, sustain family, I feel try, I feel contribute for revolution, but not give me anything for birthday. Make sure say if you want to give birthday stuff on behalf of Eric TATAW, okay, if you go contribute for that, go fund a campaign for that, or you find a refugee, you give them something, or you go give something for Aya Foundation, Master Take Calls, and I thank you so much once more. Please. So no man no send me no gift, I'll not take it. Thank you. Hello?
Hello, Brother Eric.
Please go ahead. We'll get one minute maximum, I beg. Any man 1 minute I'll cut because I want to take 5 calls for our close.
No problem. I watched some video the other day online where I see me heavy duty truck there, new heavy duty truck there where they go out they say they enter our site. So I will ask you whether any update about that one.
Okay, very quickly. Well, yes, I'll see that video too, so I'll try to investigate the authenticity. So once I get that, I'll put it out. For now, I'll not make comment about them. I'll try to find out the period, the date, so I'll talk with a lot of people when they're on the ground.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. God bless you. Okay, so we'll take some other calls before we close. Thank you so much. Don't forget, some other brother will call me from France. We won't give something for prisoners. Yeah, and I mean, very excellent. You can give to the prisoners as well. Don't bother about me. So, yes, a person asks about National Army. National Army, they're quite on course. Maybe a lot of discussion all the day about National Army for social media. They try to show results. We'll work on that and, we'll continuously work on that. Okay. Okay, I'll take another call away, try for call me, eh? So please, thank you so much. Okay, so I'm about to call. Hello? Okay, hello? Yes, please, go ahead now. What the call? No, just go ahead. Yes, you did live.
Yes, me, Defense Minister of Ambazonian. I used to be principal prison colony with Sisiko, but now I do for America. I want to testify on which way Chris Ano did do one for Sako and the struggle in particular.
Go ahead, please.
Yes. When I call myself Defense Minister of Ambazonian, now the name that way they will call me when I be there for prison. I will come out from prison, military then come to shoot me, I succeed run, go to Nigeria, stay for Nigeria, suffer for 4 months, struggle enter America. The first person who I contact is Chris Ano. I contact Chris Ano more than 7 times, he never respond. I send Chris Ano my picture with Sisiku and the other people, Tassan Wilfred, Pafongala, them. I struggle so take Chris Ano pick my call.
Who? Chris Ano or Sisiko?
Chris Ano, sorry. Chris Ano tell me, say, I know, you know, permit me to talk anything through that salon camera television. I tell you, say, I will give you comfort and I say me, then support me, pay my debts, my go hospital, treat myself, but I see the life of the people that are there on the ground over the important pass will be the way they go on with me now, because I don't really run to take America. Chris Ano tonight. And since that day, Chris Ano never ever care for look how are they, what is my condition. And I will be very disturbed because the way we military they can kill me, I will run for bush for Bamenda, I keep message for we go viral on how we military don't come to kill me and how we go kill another people them. But I never disclose my name. But when I be enter America, I be think safe a year, I get security, where I go on air, show my face, talk for border on the ground, the best way don't be fight on the ground, go prison for 2 years, then succeed can enter for diaspora. So I get the experience to save my people them for ground by telling them how to run away from enemies when I republic. Chris Ano be totally denied just for the fact say if you see me directly with a picture of Sisiko for prison. And this one now a confirmation of which way this soldier for the republic talk as a Chris Ano help for Kina Sisiko them. And the thing we overhaul me now because and the crime people they die every day. If I survive or die, it therefore means the other people.
Okay. Just very quickly, more just not talk too long.
Yes.
Contact me after this show. I will fire for bringing for National Telegraph. If you explain some of this thing.
Okay.
Not forget, just call me after the show. Then we'll make a show so that we explain more. If you give those techniques on the show, we'll get a bigger platform. The radio is everything. Is they will do something.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, bro. I know. I don't try to give a big objective. So it's a shame. Chris Ano did this way, now people don't know it, they not ever know because when you come online, you can talk about the way they want me to contribute for you, for deceive people. But now point they talk, the man they come out prison, they talk. How you will do deny me, someone not going to give information on how people if you survive military attack just because you work with the military. Okay, cool. I think all we will not hear this show today very educative. I will probably take one other caller if we get one other caller. Thank you so much. Okay. So it be a shame, it be very pathetic. Say Chris Ano, must understand. Say 1 minute, Margaret, some person write something. All right. So we'll surely end the show. I'll be very. I'm not taking all that show. I'll be very broken. The person they be ready for come talk for life for a face in America, so that if Chris say the lie, probably if you sue, I know they will bring all kind of conspiracy, but this call it don't wicked my skin. To be honest, I think I get to stop the show because I get very emotional. It's so terrible. Thank you so much. We'll just end the show now. Thank you.